Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. What a beautiful Monday morning here at the mothership in Coburg. We've got so much going on today. We're going to take you through this new X. There's a delivery happening today. We got customers in town from out of town. There's so much going on. It's a little foggy out front. Photos were just happening in the coach, but stick with us. We're going to go inside the latest from Marathon. What is this, 1412? Wait till you see my favorite shower of all time. I'm gonna go on the record and say this is one of my favorite. One of my favorite. That's the occasional way of saying it's my favorite. Let's go take a look inside the coach because I really want you to see this floor plan on the new X. Let's go. Take a look at I call it the backsplash, they call it the risers, but I wanna show you the detail of it. Look at the second step down or the second step up. Look at how we did the solid surface around the vent, and then you've got the backsplash or the tile on the riser. Isn't that a pretty detail? Take a look at the selection. Now this is the new X3 cockpit here. It's something we've seen a couple of times. Love it. I love the squared off version here. The two screens, the heated and ventilated seats with, of course, the electronic mirrors. And you guys know I'm a big fan of this right here. This snack tray has always been the way to go. Storage below here. Excellent stuff right here. All right, jackknifing sofa over here on the driver's side in the slide out room. And the L-shaped dinette, of course, you know it extends out. So not just the dinette extends out, but the table extends out and it pivots. Also, what I am hearing is that someone in this building, one of our team, actually hand painted these glasses. There were some glasses that were purchased with some of the bears on it, on the tree, and then we didn't have enough of them, so they hand brushed them. It's pretty amazing. There's a couple of other really cool details we're going to show you here in a second. Large occasional table and the recliner over here on the curbside or on the patio side. Okay, take a look at this floor. How pretty is that floor? It's perfect. This coach really has a great theme. The theme that they went through for decor was kind of a national parks or a more of a rustic outdoorsy feel, and they really nailed it. It's really great stuff. Oh, fake berries. You guys know I'm a fan of the fake berries. But take a look at this whiskey bottle. That's always interesting right there. Look at that guy. He looks happy. I don't know him, but interesting stuff. Yes, so let's move on. Okay. Over here on the patio side, you know in the galley you've got storage above and below. Right here, you've got your convection microwave oven. Here, storage, and below storage, including the dish drawer, which is right here. A lot of people like to hear that chime when you open it up, so we'll do that on camera for you. Now, all right, let's go with, I want to show the lighting up there. So I'm going to put the panel off and the panel back on. Somebody sent me an email over the last week about this, and I wanted to be able to show it on camera efficiently. If I turn it off, it looks like that. And back on. Now if I hold that button down, it'll dim down so you can actually have it still on, illuminated, but softer. Isn't that nice? It's just very versatile. I really am a fan of this ceiling. Also, it's much lighter than some of the X3 ceilings that we have done historically over the last 10 years. Okay, on the driver's side, back to the refrigerator freezer. Very nice. Fisher-Paykel, it's very big. This has a, for those of you who know the X3 over the last, like I said, 10 years, you know that we put Sub-Zeros in those. Well, the Fisher-Paykel, in my opinion, is superior. I will just say that. I think it's larger, I think it's brighter, and I also think that it's more serviceable than the Sub-Zeros. I know Sub-Zero carries that brand name that a lot of people like when it comes to luxury coaches, but I think the Fisher Paykel or Fisher Paykel, however you want to say it, it's up to you. I just really like it. Now, I want to show you this guy right here. This is what really makes this Galley pretty incredible. Look at the pantry in here. That's a lot of space. That is a lot of space. Look at that. Look at all these drawers, you guys. And they're fully adjustable. If this isn't set up the way you need it for your groceries or even linens. I saw someone who has this floor plan already put linens in here. So like part-time linens, part-time food, dry food objects in here. Dry food objects, that's the name of my new album. It's just really a cool way of having your Galley pantry door. There it is. But yeah, it's really, really nice. All behind a hidden door. Okay, let's keep going. Keep moving through. I am going to show you the shower at the end. So this is the water closet right here with your commode and your sink. Very well done. This coach is done very, very well. All the way to the back, you've got the closet door behind this fabric. I like how we finished this off because it's really a finished look. That flops over, pocket door closes, bam, up into I call it a walk-in in the rear because here I am walking up in it. You guys already know about the hanger. So you got 2 foot that dog legs into a 3 foot, and then you got a 1 foot back here for long hang. You've got the washer dryer here and tons of storage. This is one of the things that Marathon did right over the last year. Excuse me, is we moved all of the electronics to another location and created all of this storage in here instead of this being taken up with all the electronics and a lot of the audio visual equipment. Now you've got those 4 drawers in the back of the X3 in that walk-in closet. It's really a nice way to do it, and basically it's a great example of Marathon engineering and design listening to the customers over the last year and making that change and moving it. Right now, what you can see here is the bed is all the way laid down. So if it were pushed up, I'd have a lot more walking space here in the floor plan, but because it's down and I wanted to show you all the natural light that comes in through the slide out. Storage below and above with the TV, 50-inch TV, what I like to call the occasional. There's more of that painting that we did with the bears that matches the actual glasses that we purchased. Very cool. And the occasional sink over here. So you've got the single bath here in this coach, but you've got the occasional sink if you need it. When you first walk into the bedroom on the driver's side, large shirt closet with the hanger bar, and then below, you've got these massive drawers. You've got 4 of these drawers. It's a lot of storage when you first walk into the coach, and that's before you even take a look at that rear closet. But then there's this. Look at the size of this closet. And just to give you kind of a idea of size, I'm standing up in the closet. Tons and tons of room. Lots of closet and storage space in this coach. Okay, now we're gonna get to the shower. I said at the top of the show, this is one of my favorite showers we've ever done. Take a look at this shower. You've got mosaic tile up top and solid surface that almost mirrors. You got the solid surface and then the same tile that's on the floor in this coach. It's just really, really pretty. Now, say what you will about grout lines and mosaic tile work, but this is what luxury really looks like to me in a shower. So you've got a combination of the mosaic tile, you've got the same flooring that's It's just a contrast because if you look at the floor here, it's dominated by white. And then look in here, it's dominated by more darker tile. And so it gives it a really different feel, but almost an identical feel, or I shouldn't say identical, almost a flip-flop effect. And it's all behind a glass pocket door. Isn't that great? This is an X3. We're gonna go outside and look at the exterior because I don't wanna overlook the exterior of the coach. I wanted to bring you in first and show you all the decor and the custom-made whiskey bottle. That's darn cool, isn't it? All right, very, very cool paint job. And as you can see, there are elements running through the stainless, and this texture right here, I say texture, but I think it's just a pattern. Red, black, and some would say chrome, but it's polished stainless. That is Coach 1412, you guys. What a beautiful coach. New X3 from Marathon. This one's available, so you know how to reach out to me, malw@marathoncoach.com. Thanks for hanging out with us on this show. Thanks for taking the time to really look at the finer points of the floor plan. I really enjoy seeing a coach go from being delivered from Prevost in Quebec and then going to paint and going all the cabinetry being built and installed and wires and plumbing and everything to delivery like this, or ready for for being sold, excuse me. This coach is available, malw@marathoncoach.com. Be yourself and do good things. Take care of each other, and we'll catch you on next Monday. Take care.